CCW tip number 1. The most important tip that I can give you is to carry every day. That's it. As simple as that sounds, you and I both know sometimes that's difficult, right? Sometimes we just, we want to run a quick errand, or for me, it's like, oh, it's time to walk the dog. Let me just, pull on some sweats and a sweatshirt, and let me just, zip my dog around the block. And the temptation is to think, well, nothing bad's going to happen. It's just around the block. Or I'm just running to the store real fast. Or I'll be back inside my home in, less than 10 minutes. Or I'm always in that place. I've done this 1,000 times. This is part of my daily routine. And it's to fall into that temptation to think that carrying is an inconvenience. And yes, carrying can sometimes, and a lot of times, is an inconvenience, but that's the choice we make when it comes to self-protection. And so whether you're literally going outside to get the mail, or you're taking a trip to another county, really, for me, the most important piece of advice is just to make that decision that you're going to carry every day, everywhere, obviously where we're legally allowed. I'm not condoning that you carry into a prohibited place. There are a lot of ways that we can help ourselves carry, and that's different garments, different holsters that allow, for instance, me to carry with sweatpants or with athletic shorts. And so really it's just a matter of finding how to navigate your situation to make it easier for you to carry. I talk with friends that carry, and I'm amazed at the amount of times they choose not to carry because it's inconvenient, or they're just doing something really quick and they don't want to spend the time it takes to, assemble their gear together. And like I said, there are a lot of things that you can purchase to make that easier. Women, shout out to my friends at Girls with Guns, you really don't have an excuse because they make clothes with holsters embedded in that, so joggers or what have you. Men, there are also clothing manufacturers that allow you to carry while you're wearing sweats or joggers. For me, I just use a belly band. So there always will be an excuse why it's more difficult to carry. But like I've shared before, you don't get to choose the time or place where you have a critical life event. So that's my tip. That's, to me, the most important tip. People ask me if you could give me one piece of advice, what would you give me? And that is that piece of advice. Make the decision to carry every day where legally allowed. You'll kind of, one of those things is you don't want to ever get into the situation where you say to yourself, man, I sure wish I had carried in, today to the store or what have you. So that's my tip. As always, stay safe, train hard, and I'll see you soon.